Hey everyone, welcome to the very first episode of Quiet Corners, your go-to podcast where we dive into all things social isolation. Whether you're tuning in during your morning commute, chilling at home, or out and about, we're here to bring you heartwarming conversations, interviews, and stories that will inspire and inform. I'm Jana.
I'm Kat.
And I'm Samantha Go.
And this is Quiet Corners episode number 1. Today, we're diving deep into the experience of social isolation during the pandemic. So sit back, relax, and let's take a walk down memory lane to 2020, the era of COVID-19.
So we're here with a very special guest. Can you kindly introduce yourself?
Hi, I am Samantha Claire Go, and I am a fellow student from STEM 11L. And during pandemic, I know it was like a really hard time for all of us, but I think others had it worse than those who actually socialize. Seeing that, myself, I actually isolated myself from others by working on myself, working on activities that I could go past my day about, like piano. I had piano lessons 3 times a week to cope with my boredom at home, of course.
Yeah.
It had been 8 months since I actually went outside of our condominium.
8 months.
8 months.
It took me 3 years to get out.
Actually, me too. It takes a few years.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I had that sudden realization that like, holy crap, I've been in my house for this long. I need to go outside.
Yeah, I was like forced by my parents because I had to take the vaccination shot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the only time I went to the mall. And like I kind of forgot what the outside looks like in
It's
general.
actually like it's so bad because I was basically stuck at my house just doing nothing. Like I was bored out of my mind. Like the only time I could like find something to do was to play games, but even then I was getting bored of those games.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
even though you get that like realization that like you're stuck at home, you can't do anything about it. You can just
Yeah,
wait and hope for the
exactly.
best.
Personally, social isolation is good for humans because when you're with others, you're so happy, you're so energetic. Once you leave the room, you realize that your energy, it not really sucked out in a negative way, but you exert so much energy that you forgot your social battery is actually so low because you enjoyed the time with others.
Yeah, that's very true.
If me personally in 2020, I had no social anything at all. The only friends I had was my piano teacher, my parents. I wasn't even relating to my classmates because they had a different humor from I did, different
Same,
level of
yeah.
weirdness. It's that kind of weirdness where you don't want to be friends because you think it's a bad influence. So personally, I wouldn't want to hang out with people like that, and so does my parents. Because you see, you know your people. As they say, you surround your people it describes you by who you surround your people, who you
Yeah.
surround yourself
Yeah.
with. So it reflects who you are based on who you hang out with. So if you hang out with people like those, it will reflect to you, and you personally will adapt and become like them. So it's better to be alone and isolate yourself, know who you are, find yourself, and then find the people who are like you,
Yeah.
than trying to make yourself fit.
Yeah, sometimes social isolation
Yes.
is better for our personal development as a
Yes.
person because you don't want to get influence from others who you don't really want to become to or you hate
Exactly.
Yeah.
to become to.
I do agree with that because like what she said, like you become who you hang out with, and
Yeah.
like you really want to be selective with who you want to be friends with because you might not know it yet, but like maybe around in the future you're gonna notice that you're actually acting like them without even like knowing.
Yeah, it's getting
Yes.
toxic.
Yeah, it's
That's
gonna completely change your mindset on some things.
It's actually connected to a chemical reaction in the brain with the
yo, say
Go.
something.
serotonin, melatonin, stuff like that. I wouldn't want to get deep into it as a STEM student. I do not want to overwhelm
Oh.
ABM, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
I do not
I
want
like
to
science.
overwhelm
Please say a little bit more.
ABM
Oh, that's why your first choice was kind of like STEM.
Oh no, I didn't. I chose ABM because like I don't think my grades were good enough for STEM. But,
Oh,
like,
don't underestimate yourself.
no, but
because of that.
it actually wasn't. It wasn't in the requirements. I mean, it was in the requirement, but I couldn't reach that requirement, and
I
I was
appealed
like,
for mine. I had a .25 lacking in math GPA.
they
So
just let
I
it slide.
appealed. I probably had a high score in the exam. I studied 2 weeks straight for 8 hours a day.
Oh.
Now that I think about it, I didn't study at all for the test. I just did common
Oh.
sense. Yeah.
I only like studied for a week before and then kind of crammed it hanggang like 2 a.m.
I studied so hard. I have like videos on my TikTok where I study for 5 to 8 hours a day after my online classes.
Oh, you make TikTok?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I do.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Share your profile. I will
Okay.
follow.
At anything.elite. It's like anything anything .elite.
Ooh, how
Take
did you
notes,
come up
guys.
with the username?
I stole my mom's carousel account. I stole my mom's carousel username.
Yeah, you guys have to check out her profile. I'm gonna check it out talaga.
I had a viral video actually.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Yeah, of how I memorized the DLS chant.
Oh.
All I had to do was get into the school, and I kind of manifested it, and I got in. I was so
Wow.
happy.
I think everybody's happy that they got into La Sala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also kind of a rare chance.
I
What's
physically
also a
cringed.
more rare chance is that you got into the first choice. So I have a few friends who took the exam. They're now currently in Benil because they did pass STEM.
Oh, yeah.
And they-
You said that you played piano for 8 months during the pandemic.
No, not eight. I play piano, but I currently stopped after a year
Oh.
because I had classes. I lost motivation, stuff like that. You
that's
know,
okay.
burnt out
Really?
stuff.
Really.
But as a student that time, I had other peers, like those who are my age, that are also students of my teacher, because it's a one-on-one class. But my
Oh.
teacher says stories that I'm the student that is very advanced for the time that I've been learning, because even though I may have stopped classes with him for like 2 or 3 years, some of the peers that I have just started with as well, like we started at the same time tutoring from our teacher, they're still not at the pieces that I play. So I think it's a very good thing that I'm advanced, but it's also hard from the pressure you get from your teacher, because he expects that you can do this. So let me give you some harder pieces. Let's see if you can do that. So me personally, I stopped working that well under pressure. So I kind of got burnt out with the heavy pieces. I started crying.
Oh,
It's literally
yeah.
blood, sweat, and tears in piano.
Literally.
But yeah, still favorite student of my teacher. I'm proud of that.
Oh.
Did you see piano lessons as like a coping mechanism for like your social isolation?
Yes, I did. So it's really helpful, really good for the brain. It also stimulates the brain. Music, classical pieces.
Are you like in fond of listening to music in general?
Yeah, I love music. I have 2,000 plus in my Apple Music listening.
Wow.
Wait.
2,000 minutes. It's like 1/4 of my Spotify.
What do you usually listen to? Like what kind of genre?
I like classical, but the type of classical is the villainy style.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're on a due date and you like villainy style, like Vivaldi, Tchaikovsky, Mozart. For me, he's too happy.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like he's-
I get that vibe from
Yeah,
it
he's too happy. He's too joyous. So I'm like, Beethoven, make me depressed.
Especially like when you're getting burnt out from akadsa. I think
Yes.
it's really good to listen.
I also like pop, but I don't play it on piano since it's like too easy. It's just 4 chords.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
So if I'm in the mood to sing musicals, I listen to Epic,
Mm.
Hamilton, Taylor Swift, my number one.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Actually, I can kind of relate. Like, especially in the pandemic, I usually like try to find like new song genres to listen to, especially because I'm always alone and like I need some companion. And music is my only companion, and games. It's
Well,
like,
and the problem in games is like, we finished the whole Roblox. The whole Roblox, like, anything that pops out, oh, let me play that. Oh, it's boring. Oh, let me play this. We finished the whole everything. So everyone decided. I had a Roblox obby game because I was so bored.
Oh.
I actually earned like 20 Robux from that.
20, you can earn from that?
Yeah, you make game passes. Yeah, yes, you can. And then like after that, everyone started searching free Robux.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very that era.
Yeah, everyone had that era with free Robux, T launcher, where
Yeah.
You know, weirdly enough, like those thumbnails are so convincing, even though they're already a
Yeah.
scam. You know it,
Yeah.
but the thumbnails are
Yeah.
so convincing.
it's like it wouldn't hurt, you wouldn't lose anything but your information. But like okay.
Actually, I
Yeah.
feel like I think I would be one of the person who would fall into the trap actually.
Oh my
Oh, and then
god.
there's those surveys. Oh, with an iPhone 10.
Yeah.
Like it's not even like that accurate. It's like with an iPhone 10, just answer this 10-minute survey. You put all your information, and then you just see.
Oh,
somebody
no.
got my information. Oh, never mind this. It's probably just something.
I remember I had this. Oh my gosh, I remember. I was getting, Shadow Fight 2?
Yeah.
I tried to get
Oh.
hacks from it. I put my personal information in one of the websites. It not once, multiple times.
I think everyone had that phase.
And I was like, why is it not working? Why is it not working?
Yeah, you just got scammed right in the spot.
It's okay.
Everyone
I don't
had
use
that
that account
phase.
anymore. It's the
I
worst
think-
decision of my life.
I think everyone also had that phase where they joined fandoms.
Oh,
Harry
Yeah.
Potter, the MCU, the Umbrella
Yeah.
Academy, the
Yeah, I love that
Disney. I cannot with that.
Oh, you don't.
Everyone's so obsessed they make it their wallpapers,
Oh,
everyday
yeah.
lives.
Like they set it as their profile pictures.
I
It's okay as a hobby, but
I
as
fear
that,
to
maybe
admit
not.
I have a account right here
Oh.
on my TikTok.
fandom
It's
account?
still logged in.
We're
It's a
gonna
fandom
witness.
account.
No, it's okay. I have a lot of fandoms as well. I just didn't make an account.
The account name is literally.
Oh no!
It's that bad.
Is this your pandemic era?
Yes, my pandemic. Okay, let's see one
People
of the
also
videos.
had their like gacha
2021.
Yeah.
Ooh, gacha phase.
It's
I
my
think I-
sisters are right. I don't wanna
Do
go
you
Already
like
back.
see.
play gacha?
I think we all had that gacha
It's so
phase.
traumatizing.
we all
Like my
had that
sister, like
phase.
she showed me what she was making, and it would just make me cringe every single time.
Like all the animes, all the likes, it's all there.
yeah.
Does it haunt you sometimes?
No.
Oh,
Ah.
you're
Because
proud of it?
personally, it made me the person I am today.
She accepted. Embrace who you are, guys.
Embrace who you
Yeah.
are, every single weird phase, everything.
Yeah.
It made you the person you are today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every
so
mistake,
true.
embrace it because it's who you are. Nobody else will embrace it for you but yourself.
Yeah, you can always
Love
depend
yourself,
on
guys.
Yes.
Love
The
yourself
mental health
before
wasn't very
somebody
good
else.
during the pandemic as well.
Oh.
You know, like you would just get those videos of people like improving themselves, and like you would see like
And you would see them
I
dating
could
in
be
Roblox.
better than that. I could be them right now. But what's stopping me from being like them?
Being
I'm
lazy.
just in my bed. I'm just
Being
scrolling
lazy.
reels.
Or everyone had seen that Roblox dating time.
No,
Oh.
I feel like that was a point of desperation where
Desperation
I
where
lost.
we look for social interaction with somebody else, that you would go to dating as
In a
an
kid's game.
outlet.
I kind of don't understand why people would want to meet someone online. Actually,
I think that's.
Me too.
I have been in that stage before, and I feel like it's no. I don't want to meet anyone online. No.
That came out wrong.
No, I was
Okay.
just very close with some online friends because we made a group chat and we just played games together. That was my coping mechanism.
Yes.
And at one point, to be fair, we all lived in the same country, so like we could meet.
Oh.
It's just we're very far away,
It's
and
pandemic
I did
time
not
too.
want to have a relationship because that was stupid, and I knew it. And I just wanted to meet them because I really wanted to like interact with someone that had the same interests as me.
Oh, yeah.
But dude, I was so desperate. I was like willing to like, yo, you want a video call? I wasn't used to that before.
Like
Oh.
until 12 a.m. you would video call playing Roblox and your parents would not
Oh.
care even at all, bro.
I mean, at that point, they couldn't really blame you. You had nothing else to do anyway.
Yeah,
exactly,
actually.
exactly.
that's the only like fun thing that you could do. At
I
house.
really feel sorry for parents who had to see their child go through that phase.
Yeah.
But thank God for pandemic because it didn't go public. Like you didn't go out with that messy, weird hairstyle.
Oh, yeah,
You
nobody
didn't
would
go
judge
out
you.
looking weird in your glow down era. Thank
Oh.
God for that. Because they isolated you from 6th grade, so everyone had a time to glow up for 3-4 years.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, oh my God, who is that? I can't believe I used to bully that kid.
Oh.
Talking about that, I was that kid who was bullied.
Oh, really?
Yes, I've been a target a lot in elementary.
No, I wouldn't want to target you.
Luckily, I changed. I went from the bully to the one that's being bullied.
Peak era, bro.
Yeah.
But I think like a lot of people also like developed a good personality throughout the pandemic,
Yeah.
which I think was
People also developed a bad personality.
yeah.
That is
that's
true.
the cause of it.
I am so sad to see some of my friends who are genuinely kind and caring hang out with the wrong people
Mhm.
and now are
Exactly.
influenced badly, are a completely different person,
Yeah.
and you wouldn't know who they are. Those sweet person from them has already been like
brainwashed by someone
brainwashed by
else.
some people who backstabbed them, who made them the way they are just because they hung out with people who were cool, air quote
Yeah.
cool at that time. And seeing that they always went out, you were cool when you always went out during the pandemic. If you had so many friends, if you keep playing games, you're already considered cool, so they would want to hang out with you. And
Yeah.
seeing my friends being brainwashed to hang out with them is a very sad time because you know that they're not in the right state of mind, you
Yeah.
know. And it eventually became them. From a sweet person, they were adapting to becoming this person who isn't them, who is a toxic, brainwashing person. And then now they're just a completely different person from who you knew.
Yeah, I kind
That's
of
really
feel bad
upsetting.
for
Yeah.
my friends too. I also
Yeah,
have friends.
seeing it like
Yeah.
change too, like
So
in real
much.
time. It's crazy.
Exactly.
Like I remember this one person. He was really nice. I think it was a girl, and like
Oh.
don't worry, don't
No,
worry.
You meant
we're not
alive?
judging. No judging,
don't
no
worry. I already have
judging.
someone chill.
Guys can have girlfriends, just friends.
listen
yes,
and we
don't
This
judge.
one we don't judge. We can
Don't
have guy
worry,
friends
bro.
too.
I remember. It's a girl, but it's really upsetting because I remember how nice she was. She was really smart. She was like socially like she was a social butterfly basically. And like comparing her like from grade 6 to now,
Difference is
the
crazy.
glow down is kind of crazy.
Physically they glue up, but the
Yeah.
attitude's just
Yeah.
a glow down. I guess what you're
Yeah.
saying, because I had guy friends who were like, call me, I look different for a girl who hangs out with guys.
Mm.
Because sometimes, don't take this into offense, but like some of the girls I hang out with, they don't have the same humor as me. Like I can show you a picture of me with the guy friends and a few of the girls
Oh.
that I actually hang out with. Most of my friends are guys because
That's
they-
completely fine.
yeah, because they don't
same.
actually judge you behind your back.
Yeah.
Going through the pandemic, you're scared of who your friends are, who your real friends are, and who the fake ones. But you're happy for that because they segregated you from the people who are actually happy for you and those who are just envious of you.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Yes.
I'm glad we had like the correct mindset so that we could
Yes.
like choose
Yeah.
the people that we hang out with, because like at one point we didn't really know like the people that we would be hanging out with like change our lives in a way,
Yeah.
like to like such a big influence that we would like start acting like them even when we're not
Yes.
with them. See?
Also, thank God for our parents not wanting us to hang out.
Yeah, actually.
Yes. Thank God for that.
To wrap up this podcast, in your experience, do you think, or are you thankful that you have went through this phase during the pandemic?
Of course, I am very thankful I found my own tribe of the people that actually know me and like me for me, are happy for me. They want what's best for me as well. Even platonically as a friend, they don't see any malice with it. And I'm happy for that. Growing as a person by myself is way better, I think, than growing with people you're not sure who are actually still there for you and are actually happy for you.
That's so true.
That is
Yeah.
very
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
Very sweet. This is also how I would feel actually. So yeah, this is all for this episode. Thank you for
Yes.
listening. We hope you found today's conversation insightful and helpful. And be sure to join us next time when we'll dive into another important topic. Until then, take care of yourself and remember, even in your quietest corners, you're not alone. See you in the next episode.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you.